You know it's probably a good sign when I don't completely hate a Faye channel. It wasn't too bad, TBH, to be quite H, something 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 H, other forms of acronyms and other miscellaneous letters that I can throw in to tell you that, yeah, it wasn't too bad. There was some really mediocre thing in there though, but we'll get to that. Let's start with the basics. Half anniversary stuff. So, you know, we get our freebie rewards because, you know, it's the half anniversary and they gotta give us stuff because, yeah, we're celebrating and stuff, I guess. A lot of it's your miscellaneous, just general stuff for the most part. We are getting a Formasol, which is pretty cool, and we're getting 10 plus 10 tickets. Ooh, math. You know, I think I was more hyped about the fact that it was the most basic math I've seen out of this game in a long time than anything else, but we get 20 free tickets for those seasonals, and honestly, those are kind of cool. I like those over the orbs a lot of the time just because it helps fill out my collection, and I like getting a lot of these weapons because a lot of them are just really ridiculous in their own right, like giant spoon and giant other spoon. Yeah, I like them. I don't mind them. We also get 2 plus 0 orbs. Ooh. Ooh. We do get other orbs from maps and stuff, but the joke doesn't exactly work if I acknowledge that, so I won't. And then, you know, other miscellaneous stuff, revivals, GHBs, blah, 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 blah. You know the drill with these kinds of things. It's usually the same old, but, you know, modern and new. It's not bad. Also, we get that standard free accessory thingy for Aether Raids if you end up doing all the quests and get all the whatever, but I'm only there to point it out because it turns out this character has visible feats. And look, I'm not the weirdo here. I'm not here to talk about Faye's grippers all the time. If I have to know it because of my chat, then you guys have to know it because of listening to my video that you should probably subscribe to. Not the best hook to really subscribe to, but hey, you know, the button's right over there, so you may as well do it. We did also have the announcement of a Hero Fest coming along, and honestly, it's pretty good. We got Attune Triandra in red, Winter Edelgard in blue.
In green, duo hero Leon.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Kill him! I hate him! Die!
Mythic hero Gulveg.
Okay, I'll take Goldfade though. It's not too bad. The only thing I'm just kind of surprised about is just how recent a lot of these characters are. I mean, I think the oldest one here is Triandra, and she's not even that old for what it's worth. A lot of the value here for a banner that's like right before CYO. And do we get free tickets with this? It's not bad. I definitely like the prospect of this banner over the other banner that we're getting. And, oh yeah, I mean, I guess we should probably talk about that, shouldn't we? Okay, so last year we got the T theme, and it performed pretty well. It outperformed the ninjas. You would think, that's probably good enough to keep around. Nope. Let's murder it. Let's beat it with hammers. And what did we get instead of that? We got an old theme, which, I mean, is not bad, but the prospect of 3 summer banners isn't exactly the most ideal thing to me, personally. I like it when they try and experiment more, even if they end up with stuff like the Thief banner, which even wasn't that bad. It was just mostly the lineup for the most part, but even so, there's really never going to be a theme or banner or seasonal or anything right before CYO that's probably going to do well enough to justify staying around, I feel, just because it's always before CYO. I would imagine that if you moved CYO back any day, the banner before that, if it were the same exact time, it would also flop. It wouldn't matter what the theme is. Although I guess flop is more relative than anything else, because I wouldn't even say that some of these banners did that bad. You know, again, better than Ninja, but we gotta get rid of that one.
Because the fucking youth of society.
Fire Emblem.
Anywho, we're getting the yukata theme again, except it's not dancers, it's just people in yukatas, and that's cool, I guess. I've learned that IS does not like to keep around good themes like performing arts because, well, they're too fun and too cool and whatever. One thing to know is that there's like basically no information on this banner besides the characters and goddamn the character choices. Vegeta will be back with a rundown sometime later. For now, you're putting up with me. Anywho, we get Mia. Ooh, Mia. And I mean, we really don't know what most of these units do. She has a bunch of statuses and she's a flyer, but I'm sure you guys probably observed that on your own. And I mean, she probably has like some level of true damage reduction, mostly because she's taking 0 damage from Shamir, which is pretty cool. Also, I guess IOTS because there's no effectiveness against her. Other miscellaneous stuff, she doesn't seem bad, but I'm probably gonna need to see the kit as with like every single character, except the generics, because they're generic and bad and stupid. Although I would like to at least see what they do. But like I said, we're probably not gonna get the trailer for a good bit, so this is the best we gotta put up with. And then we got the return of the best character ever, Lucia. And I mean, there's probably a good chance that she's probably not going to be as strong, but I mean, stronger obviously in the sense of being modern. But everything that countered Lucia, assuming this is just a direct upgrade, is probably going to counter her too, unless it's true damage reduction, in which case I'm probably going to end it. We also have our demote Leo, and did you notice that? You got to notice that, right? He likes tomatoes. Oh my god, Leo, he loves tomatoes. Look at him use it in his attacks. Oh my god. And then when he procs his special, he's like, oh, I fucking love tomatoes. Oh, and then he like tomatoes all over the fucking place. Is that so fucking cool? Oh my god. Oh, tomatoes, they're so fucking cool. I don't know what he does, but he's generic, and he's also the demo because all the other units are premium, except Takumi, who is our Tempest Trial with no good skills except maybe that bow. I don't know what that bow does, but oh my god, it's Takumi. No way, Takumi, and he's free. And did you notice that he likes bows? Look at him, look at what he's holding. He likes bows. Look at that. He has a bow, and then when he enters combat and he gets his special off, he's like, oh, I fucking love cock. And then we get the Harmonic, and it's like, on one hand, cool, Nephine's pretty cool. On the other hand, Sakura backpack, that's horrible, and that sets a horrible precedent. I hate you, IS, for that. Hate you, hate it. Oh, I fucking love tomatoes, though. I don't really like the precedent that we're getting double backpacks, because this means that all sorts of other characters can now double up both in the back and front. Don't think this just only limited to the back. I guarantee you we're probably going to get like a dual lane, another one in like 6 to 8 months. I would not be surprised if that was the case. And sure, it was never really established that we couldn't really double up like that, but I figured because of how long it was going for, it was pretty much set in stone in a more implicit way that, yeah, we're not going to keep shoving these same whatever amount of characters on a duo or harmonic, and that kind of stinks a lot of the time, especially for Sakura, because look, I'm not going to say I'm the biggest fan. I don't really care for a lot of Fate's characters, but Sakura doubling up as a backpack and not really getting any actual lead like that is kind of messed up, especially since this is the first time they're just deciding to do a double backpack. I don't even hate the harmonic choice. I think it's a good harmonic choice. I think what they should have done is either make Nephine the backpack or just make Sakura her own standalone unit, because there was really no reason for her to backpack whatsoever. That's really the only thing here. I just don't like the precedent, and that just means we're gonna see more of it. That's just how IS works. And, you know, I mean, honestly, the banner just seems kind of whatever. I know we don't know any of the skills and effects or whatever, but that's not what I mean. It just seems like a kind of whatever theme to really bring back, especially with a lineup that's very much there to, you know, try and sell before CYL, but I'm not really convinced, and I kind of wish they just kept T, because the T theme was honestly one of the best things they added to the game in a long time. We lost T to the Yukata banner. I'm sorry, that was not worth it, but it was worth all the tomatoes. Oh, I fucking love tomatoes. And then you have other miscellaneous stuff, I guess. That's I mean, it's not bad, to be honest, at least for quality of life stuff. Arena maps, I don't really know, but we'll find out, I guess, when they roll around, because we're gonna have to fight them. It's not gonna be the best thing ever, ain't it? And then we also have United Warfront difficulty, which, I mean, I think people have been asking for. Not bad. Hero's Journey grinding is gonna be a lot easier, which I really do appreciate. The remixes are actually not bad. Initially, I looked at claws, I was like, wow, this is mediocre. And then I realized I'm a Fae player and couldn't properly read it, and realized it has true damage reduction built into it, on top of everything else it has, like true damage and 80% per brave hits. And you know what? Not bad. Euler, I think I'm more impressed with at the moment, but we're going to still have to see the weapons, because the weapons generally make or break most units. Really depends on the character, though, but most of the time that's usually the case. Euler got Potent and all sorts of other stuff, similar upgrades, stats, blah, blah, blah. Potent's really cool. I don't know if it'll end up making her a good light mythic or not, but it may make her just a really good nuke at the end of the day. And then we have other miscellaneous stuff like 4-star specials, which includes Ascended now, which is kind of funny, but also that means you can get jump scared by a Idun or Joshua or something, and then you'll get a free floor it. That's pretty sick. Also, those banners that revive every single week now have sparks that everyone can take advantage of. I like that. That's pretty good. And otherwise, that's pretty much the Fate channel. I don't really hate it, to be honest. Like, it's definitely one of the better ones we've gotten, but I think the Yukata banner is what soured me the most, and you know, I guess Faye's feet. Again, I'm not the weirdo here. You guys have to see it. Also, you have to see the back shot now. I give this Faye channel a 7 out of 10. I don't completely hate UIS. Good job.